Hi, I'm Kyle from Urban Farmstead, and I'm in the process of transforming what was a mostly empty backyard into an urban farmstead. And at the end of the day, what I really want is just a space to kick back and enjoy it all. So that's why I created this fire pit seating area and patio. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how I made it. I've also listed all of the project details in the video description below. My plan was to excavate down about 4 to 6 inches, but I hit some shallow roots before I got there. So I made up the difference by backfilling the perimeter. Then I covered the entire space with landscaping fabric. Next, I laid down a 4-inch layer of road base, which is basically crushed rock and sand. At this point, I installed a sprinkler system, brought in 12 yards of soil, and rolled out some sod. But that's a whole separate project, so stay tuned for that video in the future. I also built this 3-foot wide pathway that leads to the patio, and I framed it all in with 1/4 inch by 4 inch steel edging. Once the road base was smooth and mostly level with a mild slope toward the lawn, I sprayed it down and packed it in. I just rented this large compactor for this project and it worked great, but for smaller projects and tight corners, a hand tamper can work just as well. Now for the decomposed granite, which can be the final layer, but I'm using it as the base layer for my gravel. So I threw down a few 1-inch PVC pipes to help me rake it to an even layer. Now for the gas fire pit, which was extremely heavy, but was actually really easy to move by rolling it on these wooden fence posts. I'm nearly finished with the patio, but now it's time to get some plants in the ground. This is a great example of a healthy plant that's not root bound, so it can go straight into the ground without having to break up any of the roots. I'll backfill so the plant sits slightly above the surface of the soil. Then I'll add some starter fertilizer. I like this Sure Start from EB Stone Organics. Now this plant is root bound. It's all good though, I'll just break up the roots before I plant it. I'll tie this all into my automatic irrigation system using this 1/2-inch emitter line that has 0.5 gallon per hour emitters incorporated right into the hose every 12 inches. I have a full video on my irrigation system that I'll link in the description below. I wanted to conceal and protect this hose that runs from the fire pit to the propane tank. So I covered it with this PVC pipe, then painted the pipe with Gorilla Glue and covered that with gravel. This burlap will act as a barrier between the soil and the gravel. It's not for weeds, it's so when my dog Burdock runs through here to chase the squirrels out of the orange tree, he doesn't make a complete mess out of everything. He's a helpful pup. Sonoma Gold Pathfinds. This is my new favorite landscaping material. It's kind of like a hybrid between pea gravel and decomposed granite. It packs well, but it also drains well, so it won't shift around and it won't get muddy. And that's why I'm using it as my final layer for this patio. All right, that's it. But if you have any questions at all, ask them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit subscribe. Take care, everyone.